Hello, hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome to the month of August. Can you believe that we are more than halfway through 2026? And I hope this year has gone well for you. I welcome you to my channel. I'm Juanita from the Heart of Grace Oracle Readings. And I have a little bit of an announcement for you. Over the next week, I am going to combine two of, I guess, my groups, I guess you would call two of what I do. Some of you know that I am also a forgiveness coach. And so I'm doing a little bit of changing things up on this channel, in that my channel will now be called the Heart of Grace. So I decided, after much contemplation, that I would include some of my forgiveness training on this channel as well, and to reach out and kind of answer some of those common forgiveness questions, and to give you also just some more information, because forgiveness is such a huge topic and we go through so much. And so kind of half the time it'll still be about the oracle readings and crystals, and I actually have kind of a bigger plan for the rest of 2026. So I'm super excited. I hope you'll remain here on the channel. And so, yes, this channel will now be called just the Heart of Grace. And so it does combine my Heart of Grace Oracle readings and my Heart of Grace forgiveness coaching. So, for today, again, welcome August. I cannot believe that these months are just going by so quickly. It's absolutely crazy. And I can say hello from southern Alberta, where we've been kind of socked in, or at least in the area that I am, we are socked in with smoke, and it makes it a little bit difficult to be outside. I'm not gonna lie. I have definitely felt the effects of the smoke being outside. I don't deal with the heat well as it is, and with my own kind of breathing issues, the smoke is definitely not my friend. But I can't believe how quickly this month has gone past. So, with that out of the way, and I certainly hope that if you are thinking of subscribing, please hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and share this video with your friends. Sharing is caring, absolutely. So, I thought for the first Monday, oh, and happy holidays to anybody that is kind of able to take this day as a holiday. I know here in Canada, it is considered, this is the August long weekend, and I hope you're enjoying. I hope that you're enjoying. So let's get into a collective reading, shall we? I'm going to use two decks today. The Sacred Traveler Oracle readings by Denise Linn. I absolutely love her cards. And then I'm also going to use the Mystic Whispers cards, which are one of my newest decks, and I absolutely love them because they're so beautiful and simple, and I just love that. So let's get started. And this is a reading for the collective. So if you were kind of drawn here, then there's a message in here that is meant for you. And if you, as you go through the message and listen to it all, If it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. It may just not be a message that is intended for you. So take what is and leave the rest behind. Absolutely. So let's clear a little of the energy. And this reading is, of course, for the collective. And I just ask my angels and my guides, what message does someone need to hear out there? What is it that we need to know? What is it that someone needs to hear? Oops. All right, they don't want to separate. Okay. Oop. And then that one just popped right out. Okay. So interestingly, one of the last card, and it popped out, kind of flew out of the deck and arrived face up. And so I'm just going to draw a little bit of attention to that one first, even though that was the fourth. And that was the wise leader. So that you're a beacon for others. And it could be that you may not be the loudest person in the room. You actually might be kind of just the person that people gravitate towards. You may have that quiet energy, but it's that quiet energy of just knowing and leading. And, you know, the people that are the person that somebody leans into. They may not do a lot of talking, but when they do, when you do, people listen. So let's see how this kind of folds in with these cards. Interesting. Okay. So the first card in the series is the wondrous universe. And to walk in the beauty. It might be something that there's so much negative energy going on, especially right now if you live in Canada, or maybe you live in the United States and kind of the Canada, US kind of stuff is really getting to you. Or even just if you are having a really hard time right now, it could have nothing to do with the political side of things. But just that you are having a really hard time, the spirits and the guides and my spirit guides and your angels just want you to remember that there is beauty all around you. That sometimes we get so stuck in the negative mindset that we forget that there are small things of beauty all around us. And they just really want you to focus on that. There might not be anything right now that you can do to get out of the situation that you're in, or maybe the dark cloud that's hanging around you, but focus on the beauty of things. Even if all you can do is find one, just seek it out. Take that moment to laugh. Find the humor in things. But this wonderful wizard here is just saying, walk in beauty. Look at the wonders of the world. And a lot of times I don't believe in coincidences. There are things that it's kind of, you know, sometimes you just look up and you go, yeah, I know that was you. I know that that was you. Thank you. So just remember to walk in the beauty. And that could also tie into our wise leader, is that maybe through a podcast, maybe through a YouTube video, maybe through something, is just hearing the words of encouragement, seeing something that is encouraging, finding something, you know, maybe that leader, that wise leader is showing you a way of being able to get yourself out of that negative environment, that dark cloud. And that could be just another way that he or she is that leader in showing you the way. The second card in this, which I absolutely love, I love when this card shows up, it is the miracles. And that is, expect the wondrous to emerge. There is that saying that if all you look for problems, that's all you're going to find. If you open yourself up to seeing the goodness in the world, that's what you're going to see. That's what you're going to find. A lot of it is perspective. A lot of it is, this is what you need to look towards. So if you put out there that you expect miracles, miracles are going to happen. Now, they may not be the huge, life-changing, gonna win $1 million miracles. But there's nothing to say that they won't either. But they're saying that miracles do happen every single day. Watch for them. And someone out there right now really needs a miracle, no matter the size, no matter how big or how small, it doesn't matter. What they're looking for is in their mind what a miracle is. And keep looking towards that, because the angels and the spirit guides and God and Jesus or the universe, whatever you look to, they love to provide. So keep moving towards that. The third card here is the view from above. And that is, get the big picture. Sometimes we get so caught up in the details of our lives, we don't step back and see the big picture. Sometimes some of those lessons, those dark clouds, those good things, those miracles, they're all a part of the big picture. And sometimes things have to happen, good or bad, in order to get to where it is that you want to go. So sometimes when things are appearing dark, step back, have a breath, take a moment, and look at the whole picture. Sometimes we have to go through the trials before we get the triumph. Sometimes we have to experience the hurt before we have the big celebration. And sometimes that's where the big picture is. All right. And one of the other things interesting that just came to me is with your wise leader, is that sometimes this wise leader could be just somebody that you need to share with. Somebody who just needs to help you see through the muck and the mess, and who will encourage you. So find your person, or acknowledge your person. Maybe that person has always been there. And maybe sometimes you're the leader, but maybe you need to turn to your own person and find someone who can help you. Ooh, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a couple of cards here from the Mystic Whisperers. Let's see where you come from. Whoop. And there we go. Interesting. Oh. And this one too. Okay. So the first one that came out there, attract prosperity. I love this. Money flows like rivers. Dig channels of gratitude. So kind of again with the wondrous universe and the miracles and looking at the big picture and the wise leader is putting your mindset, putting your thoughts into gratitudes, being grateful for what is around you. And if money is what it is that you need to attract, and who doesn't need a little bit more money these days, right? Money flows like rivers. Dig channels of gratitude. Making sure that you are grateful for what it is that you already have and looking forward to what's coming. The next one was spirituality. Your roots drink from the ancestral wisdom. Sometimes it's important to know where you came from and to sit quietly with that inner wisdom, that inner knowing, that understanding. Sometimes we can learn a lot from our ancestors. Maybe what they practiced. Maybe you feel like there's something that's missing. Maybe you'll find it in your roots. And the last one, which I really adore this too. Blessed bounty. Harvests grow in soil of gratitude. There is really a huge message in this message. It's about looking forward and being grateful. That is one of the quickest ways to dissolve a dark cloud, is counting all the reasons you're grateful. Because that can overwhelm us. You can start with one little negative thought and it spirals and spirals and spirals. But the great counter to that is gratitude and love and looking for those items, those scenes, those memories that fill our heart. So I hope you enjoyed this reading today. And if you would like your own private reading, I definitely have spots open for this month of August. So just reach out to me, send me a message. I would be more than happy to do a private reading for you. I do have different spots, different times. Typically, I do readings Monday through Friday, and I would love to read for you. So again, look for the changes that are going to happen on my channel. I will be making kind of some of those changes over this week, and then look for some new videos, all on forgiveness, as well as the regular oracle card readings that you've come to know and love. So if you're new here to my channel, I hope this has earned your subscription. So please hit the subscribe. Sharing is caring. Share with your friends. Maybe this message needs to land with someone who needs a little bit of encouragement. I hope you have a beautiful and blessed week, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. It's Juanita from the Heart of Grace. Bye, everybody. Mwah.